Last week on Saving Lady Africa, we painted our Dodger and started working on our door. Before we got distracted by the beautiful cat that came in, we drilled in our latch to prevent the door from swinging open and closed while at sea. As well as took our weekend stroll down the docks.
Hey Jeremy! Long time no see, buddy!
And got to know Paul and Donna, the owners of the beautiful majestic cat.
Yeah.
Still ride the trades, we'll still
Yeah,
shoot
sure.
across over towards the Brazilian coast, still go up towards Trinidad, the
Okay.
Caribbean, catch the Gulf Stream and go.
Yeah.
Hey Donna,
Good run.
Hey!
so tell us where you're from.
I'm from Australia.
No, tell us, that we want to know.
Texas.
So we got some Americans.
Beaumont.
There's Paul over there, and he's the captain. Beautiful Donna is the wife, and they're from Texas.
Yeah.
And they popped in to PE because they needed some diesel. So we helped them out, and they were gracious enough to invite us on their boat and have a glass of wine with them. So they're amazing people, and hopefully when we get to the Bahamas, we're gonna meet up with this lovely couple. And they got a beautiful boat.
So we just had lovely wine and dinner with Paul and Donna from Texas. Whereabouts unknown. It's a beautiful majestic cat. Safe sail to the US. They're going to the Indianapolis boat show, so go check them out there if you want to see this beautiful cat.
I need to make two brackets. One is to hold battery and oil in that, and the other one is to fit our water maker. The water maker is 1.2 meters, so I need to find an area that I can mount it that it won't be in the way of other things. I'm thinking underneath here would be ideal for it to get mounted. So me and Simone are alone today. What we're doing now is just building some little shelving for those underneath the back cabins. Put some oil on it, or if I want to later change one into a little battery mount and that, I can use that. And the reason why I like using this stuff is, like, I mean, you don't even need a saw or anything like that. Just take a nice sharp blade.
Just cut.
He's straight cut. Not a lot of work. So that's why I like this stuff. This stuff's much easier to work with. Keeps its kind of shape, whereas Nidaco will flex a lot before it's been glassed. The stuff will never rot, so you never have to worry about it rotting or anything like that. So great stuff, guys. If you want to build things, don't use wood. Use this stuff. I swear by it now. I really enjoy working with it.
So you're shortening it now to make it fit?
Yeah, I'm cutting it to the template that's there. So we just did the shelves, and what I'm doing is I'm going to use this to create a backbone for the front edge, and it's just going to be solid polyester, and we'll put it in and then we'll lay glass over that. And what the fillet also does is that we don't have a sharp edge, so it's easy to get into that edge. So whenever working with the polyester and you want to thicken it, you got to be careful, because if you add your filler before you add your catalyst, it doesn't really work out right unless you mix for very long, and then you've got very limited time of use. Try and mix it inside when it's nice and cool, and then work, once you start spreading it out, work outside with it. The more I work with polyester, the more I enjoy polyester over epoxy. There is benefits to both. without a doubt. Epoxy, if you're doing things that take a lot of time and you want to keep on rushing and whatnot, you have to work a lot faster with polyester. We add the fume silica, gives rigidity and stiffness so that it doesn't sag in that. The cotton flocks allows for slight flexibility. Is this better than Ultra Bond? Definitely not. The stuff that we used on the deck to fill the voids, that thickened polyester, that stuff is hardcore. It's specially formulated for that and really works well. So in this front cabin we got a hatch like that, and I'm not happy with the size, so I'm going to increase it to the size of one of these openings like that. That's going to go in the floor there. I'm going to increase the size of that one, make it bigger, make it almost that whole floor area, and just put additional braces. Over here I'm busy cutting already that one out. I'll do the same to that one there. I'll do the same to the front cabin there, and I'm going to add over there a little area where I can fit in the shower bilge. So before the access hatch was like that, it was really more of an inspection hatch than an access hatch. But now I thought, well, this distance is the length of my rods, my fishing rods. So I might store them in here if the bulges turn out to be as dry as I imagine them to be. And voila! The new hatch. There's a lot of guys that speculate in the beginning that we didn't paint the bottom of our floorboards. There you go, epoxy coated. See that? That's epoxy coat. So way better than paint. That's 100% sealed there. So yeah, it still looks like wood, but yeah, it was coated. Let's go fit this fluff cake. Oh, the bazooka maker.
What is that?
It's for invading pirates.
Oh, word.
I'm gonna blow them out of the ocean. Oh, damn! There's a hole in the floor. What are you doing?
So Ricky cut out the hatches, or whatever what do you call this? Inspection hatch.
Yeah, floorboards.
Floorboard hatches, whatever you want to say. And to make them bigger so that we can store more things in there. But
no, we're not storing anything in there.
Well, in that one we are, fishing
yeah.
lessons. But in this one, it's for pretty much just to make sure everything's good and checking out, make sure we have no leaks or water in our bilges. And yeah, so it just gives you a lot more reach. Check it out. And
Chico decided to pitch up. How's it going, Jenny?
No, it's going alright.
Good, man, good.
sealed the whole cavity by the keel. We're gonna have independent bilge pumps over here.
And what's the reason for that?
Because it's pretty much closed off from the rest of the boat, so it's independent.
That's it. So that if anything happens in there, it won't flood the rest of the boat, and there'll be a bilge pump to manage that.
Exactly.
Perfect. And we're gonna add some shelving in there that I built. Made some more there. There's another one there. Made them bigger.
This one's just purely for storage.
Yeah, that one we can have for storage. And yeah, we'll see what we'll use it for.
Pretty much the same that's on that side.
And we closed the through holes that are here and here. Well, this one is a cat poo one. That's in the worst spot ever. Can't get to it. Very difficult. It looks easy now, but once all the piping goes through there, it's super cramped. So that's where that is.
That one we're gonna put our shower bilge pump.
Shower bilge pump will go in there. We cut it open, made it wider so we can actually fit the pump, have access to it all the time.
We're putting a shower bilge pump in there because when you shower and stuff, previously all the fatty water and whatnot would go into our bilges, and that's kind of not nice. So we decided let's put a shower bilge pump so that it can pump it out. Our transducer is going to go over there.
Yeah.
but we need to cut the hole and make it bigger, and as well as make a flat base where it can mount onto, because we don't want to mount it at an angle. We're gonna have easy access to most of our hatches, which is pretty cool now. At first I was like, oh my word, I've already braced it and everything, and then Ricky's like, no, he wants it bigger, and so we pretty much cut up everything again, but it's worth it for sure. So we've grinded down the pool coat so that we can add another layer of fresh new pool coat over it, so that our will just be looking fine.
Now we must just, we see what is there, what we have, we must put back and forth.
Well, you know, my bank account is telling me now, time to leave.
Bank account?
Yeah. I thought, why wouldn't pool coat work well on wood? And so pool coat is pretty much like a flow coat. It's polyester based. Everyone thinks, oh, polyester and wood doesn't go well. The previous hatches I took off on this boat is 27 years old. The bottom of it is sealed in pool coat. Those hatches are perfect on the inside. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing. I spoke to some local guys, and Jerry mentioned it. He said, if you rough the wood up enough, it has a good gripping surface, and that pool coat will hold and seal it. So I'm going to do the same. And you can see our lovely headliner. All the money I paid for the contact adhesive on the back didn't work. So we're redoing, we've done that side already. Put contact adhesive on the back. And this guy assured me that, oh, if you get the double-sided, it's perfect. These things are rock solid, and put them on. They don't hold. But the stuff we put on ourselves with contact adhesive is bullet. It's rock solid. That ain't coming off. I always say I never want to take stuff out that I've built because it's too strong. So that's what I did in there. What Simona's explaining about the bulk, sealing off these bulkheads. And so at the bottom there, you used to have a cavity which is part of the keel. That's the keel starts over here and runs probably about 4 meters length of the boat. So I've sealed this off, and I've made this, that's all fiberglass that's in there, it's all sealed up. And what it allows us to do is have this as a separate compartment, and it's a watertight bulkhead. The water line only comes to about that line there. So if this ever had to flood, cannot flood the rest of the boat. It's separate entity from the boat, and run a bilge pump down there, problem solved. This is a completely watertight air section. So what are you going to do today, Anne?
So today I'm going to sit and I'm going to film and I'm going to edit videos while between filming, because if I don't edit any videos, you have nothing to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll be
Simone does all the hard work in making videos for us.
I'll be catching up on my editing today.
Yeah.
That's why I don't work as much as I used to on the boat, because then you'll miss most of the stuff we do. So
I don't have time to film.
And when my hands are full of resin, I can't film. My hands are full of paint, I can't film. So yeah. So Ricky's been hard at work now, busy putting our lids onto our, what do you call it? Floorboards, whatever you want to say. Floorboards. And it looks really good. Ricky's carpentry skills are improving every day. So let me show you how it looks.
How does it look? Oh damn!
All our insulation foam was glued in with some contact adhesive.
So what we've done here, this used to be a tiny, small little inspection. It was literally up to there. The box I have that goes into the shower bilge pumps are roughly this size. So I made it a little bit bigger, extended up to there so I can have access and easily work in there now. And obviously now, because we cut it open, that plank wasn't there. I just put that in. So what I went in was a couple of screws in from the side here. So this still gets epoxied in. I'm just doing it now so that I can cut out all the templates to size. So I take a plank like this, line it up there, mark it out, then that plank will go on the underside like that, and that'll join up there. I'll epoxy it in to ensure that it's super strong, and so that we don't have any other problems later on. This stuff was done 25 years ago, and it's done with waterproof wood glue. It's good, but I mean, why not improve on it and put the rest of it with epoxy? Then what we do is we paint the entire area, including the undersides of this, with pool coat. So it's a flow coat, very tough, very durable, and all of this wood actually, before I cleaned it, was painted with the, if I had to take this off, I'd show you guys on the underside, it's painted with that stuff. It's super good, it protects well. On this side, the second hatch that I've covered, here's the door. So it goes in like that. It's perfect to size, that's what's falling through. So what we'll do is we'll run the same as what we're doing on that side, except here I'm going to run it longer, and on the back one I'll run it longer, because that's where it's going to carry a vast majority of the load. And if need be, this door will be braced on the back side with a bit of epoxy, but it doesn't need, I mean, this is 15mm marine ply, it's super strong, so it will be strong enough. And we'll get that beautiful floor on top of this, and all you're going to see once the new floor's in is literally just a line, a nice line. And I think that's so much better. Unfortunately I couldn't do those floors where Moses is, it's because it was already done. These are new floors that we installed, so we'll change it. So Spur special date night.
Spur special day.
So this is what gets us out to Spur.
Stay tuned till next week where we make the inside frame for our door. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe below if you haven't already, and don't forget to give us a big thumbs up because it helps us out a lot. If you would like to join our amazing patron family and get behind the scenes footage of what we're up to every week, a link is provided in the description below.